Attaboy! Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. In today's video, we got some awesome replays from Legend League to share with you guys. And if you're not using the Mashup Madness troops, guys, you are missing out. These troops are absolutely unstoppable. Today, we're going to be taking a look at an 8 Quake Witch Golem attack that is just crazy strong. In fact, today we went plus 310 with our attacks. 7 out of 8 were triples. And in the last 2 days, I've only had 3 fails total. Here's that battle log. You can see right here, plus 310. We did have that 193% 2-star fail. It was super painful. Should have been a 3-star, which is a sloppy hit on my part, guys. But this attack strategy is so strong, you still can use it for a couple of days. Here's that army comp. It's going to be pretty basic here, guys. We got the 7 Witch Golems, 3 Barcher troops, 3 Super Wall Breakers, 8 Quakes, 2 Freeze, 1 Poison, Clan Castle troops. We got an E-Titan, Ice Golem, Sneaky Gob in there, 1 Skelly spell to distract, a Rage spell, and we're going to be using that log launcher, guys, to tear apart these bases. All right, guys, this first attack, we've got a nice ring base here with a Toxic, 2 Poison spells in the core. We're just going to use those Quakes right here to open up these wall compartments that have a clear path right through this base and out the other side through this main channel. We're going to send in our super wall breakers where we can to open up a few more compartments so that we can get our troops in there as quickly as possible. Now, these Witch Golems come down. They spawn these 32 skeletons, and when they die out, we're going to have big boys everywhere wrecking this base. Got the log launcher down, the Warden, the King, and the Queen here coming into this base. We're going to use our Skelly spell to distract that monolith. The King is going to make his way back into the core. And we're going to be real patient. We want that King to pop his ability and then hopefully pop that Warden ability so we can take advantage of all of these barbarians being protected by the Warden's Eternal Tome. You can see it's mass chaos in that core. We got the Rage spell down. And we are just powering our way through this base, guys. We're going to send in our RC on the top side here at about 1 o'clock. It's got big boys tanking for the RC, so that's going to work out nicely. And you see we've got the Town Hall down, we got the Eagle down, and these big boys they're going to be slowed down by this poison, but they have so much HP, guys. They're going to be able to power their way through. Oh, we still have the Eagle up. Sorry, it's mass chaos in the middle there. But you can see right here, we have so many big boys up making their way around the base. We still have the Queen ability. We still have the RC ability, guys. And we have just powered our way through here with quite a bit of ease. We still have a Witch Golem up. And I don't know how many big boys, but quite a few big boys still making their way around the base. And when you have 2 heroes with their abilities and you're at 85%, you are in great shape to triple this base. I'll pop this RC ability here in just a second to finish this thing off, guys. But it is a done deal. And you can see just the absolute sheer power of the strategy once you get the walls down and let these Witch Golems go to work. That's a nice triple. All right, guys, in this next base, we've got a classic box base, 2 Rage Towers from Legend League. Very nice base to hit with the Witch Golems. We're going to use these Quakes to open up all these walls by the Town Hall. Another set around this Multi-Inferno to open up these walls. We barely missed the one on the inside, but that's not an issue. Our log launcher will smash right through that. So we're going to use 2 Witch Golems on each side, left and right, 3 in the middle with the Warden. Log launcher down, King and Queen. As we have our funnel set, we're going to push those troops right through the core toward this Multi-Inferno. Get those logs going to smash through that wall that is stopping us in the middle of the base. That's not an issue, guys. You can see we hit the tornado trap, but that's not going to be any problems for us. Those logs are going to open up that wall in the middle. Our troops are going to be pushing their way through. We got a Super Dragon enemy clan castle, so we're going to use the poison on that. Place our Skelly spell around this monolith. Pop our Warden ability. And now it's just a matter of waiting here just a second for our Rage spell. You can see we just have mass chaos in the middle. We've got big boys taking out the scatter shot on the far right. So we're going to bring in the RC to help take out the scatter shot on the left. We've got a Rage down in the core where there are just so many buildings right now, guys. Our troops are pushing their way into the Town Hall. And we have big boys everywhere. It is just mass chaos. and carnage with this army. You have so many hit points. If you figure it up with 7 Witch Golems plus 21 total big boys, if all those Witch Golems go down, the hit points is just outrageous. Far more than anything we've ever seen really in Clash of Clans. You can see right here we pop our Queen ability to keep her alive. But really, we are in good shape. We have the Warden up still. We have the RC still going around. And we have tons of big boys. I don't know how many big boys right now. Probably close to 10 big boys are up, making their way around this base. This is a total overkill, guys. The box bases, they seem really prone to this strategy, really weak against it. And so you can see we have just totally crushed this base. We have 3 heroes up, the big boys up. We have the E-Titan still up. I mean, that is just crazy, guys. Yeah, boy. We'll take that kind of action all day. All right, guys. I've got one more replay to share with you guys from today's attacks. We have this crazy diamond-type ring base. I don't know exactly what kind of style this base is. But anyway, we're going to use our 4 Quakes on this top multi-inferno to open up this walls. So we have access to the town hall with our troops, so we don't have to fight that. And now on the bottom side, we're going to open up the walls around this multi-inferno so we have access to the back chamber as well. You can see how that opened up. Now we're going to use our super wall breakers to open up these first walls so our Witch Golems have quick access to the base, and then we're going to send our log launcher in. And we're going to count on our log launcher to open up this core of the base for our troops to go in. We got our 4 golems in the middle here. Warden down, King, Queen, the log launcher. Now, unfortunately, this log launcher is taking its time beating through these walls to get through the core. And so our troops start pushing around to the right-hand side. So that's a little bit of an issue. We wanted the core of those troops, to go into the middle of the base to deal with all the damage that's in there. We have our Skelly Spell tanking, but we really don't have hardly any troops in there. So we've got a couple Barchers. They're cleaning out the trash on the bottom right-hand side, you can see, so that our troops will push their way back through this wall into the core of the base, where we have so much still to get through. Now, we still have our Warden ability, so we're going to wait and pop that now. Our troops are coming into that rage to take down that town hall. We're also going to have Witch Golems moving toward the bottom side of this base, which is going to be really nice for our tanking. So we're going to bring the RC from the bottom side, since we have some Witch Golems coming in there to tank with the Skellies. We've got the Queen and the King still working there in the core, powering through all those buildings. And you can see it's just mass chaos when it gets inside there. But we've made that nice push. The RC has the tanking still. The Queen is protected in the core. You can see the King has already went to the Phoenix ability. And we're going to get through this base, guys. Another 3-star. If you haven't used the Witch Golems, even if you're an air attacker like myself, this strategy is very powerful. Now, you do have to be careful when you're using the log launcher like that and going across the base. A 1-star is always a threat, so you want to try to avoid those if at all possible and maximize those triples, guys. Mashup Madness has tons of nice rewards as well if you haven't played it already, so give it a try. I'm going to throw this poison down around this last Tesla just in case there's Skellies. There aren't any, guys, and we have crushed it. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And until next time, guys, clash on, my friends.